right one? No, that's not the right one. That is not it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to part 2. Going live, part 2 on this Monday. Ave Maria, and we're going to get all the... Clear healing. That's what's important. Hello, welcome in. Body tells you to take a breath. Sometimes you have to listen. Hello, welcome in to today's live. That was Ave Maria Sugar edition. We did the full-on piano version earlier, if you saw it earlier today. And so there you go, there's the orchestral version, which doesn't do both verses, which is why I don't sing it often. And also it goes very fast. Kind of like to take my time with Ave Maria, but you know, it's still a nice version to do every now and then. How are you guys doing today? And then the nuns fight a street racing gang, girls down. Never heard of it. Did they have Ave Maria in that one? I love how many movies you will hear opera and classical and if you really start to pay attention, even like the commercials and everything, you hear it so often. But, you know, people will say, I'm not a huge fan of opera, but I love your voice. And I'm like, well, you know, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? Like all these different, you know, movies. And a lot of times people don't even realize, so they think about it like, oh yeah, there was opera in it and I loved it, etc., etc. We haven't done the Scaccini version in a while either. Welcome to today's live stream. My name is D'Andrea. I'm the queen of opera. You can find me everywhere, wherever you listen to music. You will find my face and hear my voice if you type in Queen of Opera. And here is Ave Maria. Caccini Valvola. kind of a different arrangement than what I'm used to. It's very rubato. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'll go here, maybe I'll go here. So I'm trying to keep up here. Hannibal movie had a beautiful song in it. I wonder which classical one it was. Welcome in, Agent Drew. Everyone, say hello to Agent Drew. Yeah, that's a very interesting arrangement. I don't typically use it, so it doesn't have a good steady rhythm to it. Definitely not andante, but you know, I like it. I like it. It's a nice little, it's played very well. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the love and support. I'm here on live number 2 today. My goal is to do this twice a day at least, and so, you know, who knows, maybe I'll get a third in the studio area if you guys didn't see it earlier. But I promised you all that I would do all of the, you know, the arias that I didn't get to do earlier because I was in the studio space, that I get to sing to my heart's content now, so I'm happy. O mio bambino caro, Puccini. papino caro from Gianni Schicchi, one of my favorite Puccini artists. You know what's funny? Somebody today said, they left a really not so nice comment, but I thought the comment was funny though, because they're like, gosh, does she ever sing anything else? Something like she sings the same song over and over. And I was like, that is funny. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that it was gonna take a much shorter time for somebody to say that, because I sing O mio all the time, but it's what people like to listen to. So, you know, if you wanna hear O mio papino caro, then I sing O mio papino caro. Like, you gotta give the people what they want, you know, especially if you're gonna call yourself the queen of opera. But I was like, gosh, I thought that was gonna happen like 2 weeks in, because I sing it all the time. It's requested all the time. So I was like, wow, that took like 2 years for somebody to say. I was surprised. So I think it's true what Gary Vee says. It's like nobody pays attention anyway. It's just like, wow, that took like 2 years for someone to say. Anyway, I thought it was funny. I was like, I thought they'd say that forever ago, darling. Okay, so welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna sing all the things I didn't get to sing earlier, so bear with me as I figure out what I want to sing next. Let's maybe do, that's a good one, that's a good one. This is what I said I was gonna sing earlier, and I was like, it's gonna be too loud. So this is what we're doing. Mio cor, oh my heart. All right. Nice, but it is not for my ears. No problem with that. Can you hit an E6 for you? No. There we go. Okay. This is, I'm just kidding. I can hit an E6, but it would take some focus. So give me a second. Let's do A mio cor, because it's in a... Anyway, A mio cor from Alcina, my hand. Thank you, kid. Appreciate you. Stay Sei perché? Why? I hope to have an orchestral version of that at some point released. Thank you, Porcelain. Porcelain Barbie, I like your name. Speaking of that, before we get into the bigger ones, I'm gonna do this because it reminds me of Easter, and Easter's on its way. Thank you guys for the roses. Thank you for the shares and the reposts. Appreciate you. There we go. Okay, there is, I don't know why that felt so high today. The jaw is still recovering from my procedure last week, so I don't know if you can see. I think I have a little bit of a bruise that you can only see like in the phone camera, which is weird. I look in the mirror and I don't see it, but I don't know. Anyway, it's recovering, so I don't think I'll be doing Sempre Libera today, but you know, I want to do all the things besides that I didn't get to sing for you guys last week. So thank you for being here. Ave Maria. I will circle back to that. Somebody asked for an E6, so hang on. Let me see. That's where that is? Okay, so that's gonna take a while. Just give me like a week. Once I'm fully recovered and I can do all that, you know, then I'll hit it and sustain it. I think the highest I've ever done like on stage was an E flat. And I was very impressed by that. So I just have to go a half step higher and just like circle, you know, get it in there. Yeah, it's like just above it right now. Sorry. My bad. So it will get there. It will get there. So, okay, let's see. What do we want to listen to next, guys? I saw Ave Maria, so you must not have seen the earlier one, but that's no problem. I'll be happy to do it again. You guys don't mind, right? I sing it all the time, so I'm kind of used to singing it when someone asks. Thank you for being here. Welcome in to today's live. My name is D'Andrea, if you are new. And you can find all of my music wherever you listen to music under Queen of Opera. I'll do the piano version this time. Yeah, and you will see my face and hear my voice when you search Queen of Opera. Let the bright seraphim, that is a Handel. I did that on my junior recital, and I was like, those runs, whoo! I went in one ear for 6 weeks and out the other after that, and that's the last thing I retained. And it's because it is a very fast version that I never moved to the trash, and so now it's in the trash. Plus, it's only 2 minutes long, and typically with Ave Maria, you guys want to hear Maria. You guys want to hear the whole thing, right? I know I do. So, okay, what is next? I saw a request before you know what? I'm going to do this one because this will be able to open up all the space. And I don't, to be honest with you, know if I'm ready for this one. But it is time for some Russian. How did I know I could sing like that? It was the type of music I was able to mimic so effortlessly. I was like, oh, this is what I gotta sing. I've always wanted to sing, but once I found a classical, it was kind of over. Like, I found my genre. So, and I love it because it's timeless. You can sing it forever. hardest thing about Russian is very easy to sing as a soprano for me, because the higher the range, the easier I can get all those, you know, the consonants, which there, it feels like there's a lot of them in Russian. But so the most difficult thing is just making sure you say all the words right. So that one I spent a good deal with my diction coach, Russian diction coach, making sure that I did all right. And so it's very proud of that one. I love that one. Не пой, красавица при мне. Do not cry for me, O fair maiden, Rachmaninoff, which is a poem originally written by Pushkin. So hello and welcome in everybody. El Salvador, I see you. I don't know the words. Da, 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 da. The Latin to that. I actually sang that at someone's memorial service once, and I was the only soprano on it, so it was fun to do. I saw Nessun Dorma. I just need to find the YouTube that I typically use for that one, because I don't have a backing track for it just yet, because that's the one that's in progress. But in the meantime, I did see this one. I love singing this one, especially when I have all the space in the world to sing it. I can actually hit the notes that I like. Hello from Wisconsin. Hello, hello. Te amo voz perfecta. Thank you, Barbie. What language is that? Perfetta. Hello, Venezuela. Thank you for the rose, Sonia. Healing journey. The last few pieces you guys heard, including that one, will be out very soon. So make sure that you follow me on whatever streaming platform you use. That one's been ready to be released for over a year now, so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to releasing that. All right, so let's see. I might as well just save this at this point and get it arranged, because I'm always asked to do this one and I'm always searching, but I'm pretty sure this is the one. As you guys know, one of the 2026 aria goals I have is Nessun Dorma. If you are new here, welcome, then you don't know. But every year I try to do as many new pieces of repertoire as I can. Last year I did Il Dolce Suono, D'amor sull'ali rose, vane sospir dolente, te prigioniero. That's one of them. D'amor sull'ale de rose. and a few others. So this year is about Con te partirò and parla più piano e l'amore sentirò. I don't know the words to that one just yet, but it's a work in progress. And Nessun Dorma. Oh, and also Queen of the Night. So those are the ones that I'm doing in 2026. So this is all sheet music. I know the notes, I don't know the words, so you know. My watch is like, you're in a loud environment. Getting the words, okay. This is gonna take like super focused practice when I actually get to learning it. But on the fly is fun. You have to let Puccini do his thing. Like, you can't cut him off. That would be horrible to do. All right, there you go. There is my sight reading Nessun Dorma, which, yes, is out this year as a live piece, not as necessarily a recorded piece, not just yet. We have 26 others to do, one down, one in progress. As you guys know, stick around tomorrow. You can see, I actually have it scheduled so you can see it. You can register for my live tomorrow where I am singing through Il Dolce Suono, which actually is not a bad idea to sing right now. I am singing through it. We're going to do as many stems as we can tomorrow. Sing through it quite a few times. It's one of those pieces, kind of like Lamento della Ninfa. That one should be sung kind of like top to bottom, don't break any stems up kind of song. Well, or, you know, song. Il Dolce Suono is much the same, so I just got to sing it all the way through. Don't even stop, just pretend like it's a show. And so I am doing that tomorrow like 5-6 times, and then listen to the mix and all that stuff. Turando, I love that one too. Signora Ascolta is a beautiful aria of Puccini's from Turandot, however you say it. Il dolce suono mi colpì del voce. Marcel, thank you. Welcome in. Welcome to the Royal Court. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. Dolce Suono. So that is what we are recording tomorrow. That is the next project in progress. So you guys will see all the behind the scenes of like recording it. Probably not the mixing and mastering, because I like to really tune in, and I will not talk to you whatsoever when I'm mixing and mastering. I'm like this, so probably not that part, just the singing, because that's super natural, but it takes all my focus to be a sound engineer. But you know, we get it done around here, so that's cool. And then, you know, at least my mix. And then you guys will see the photo shoots, because we have multiple shoots that we're doing for that one. So I'm really excited for it. Maybe we can go live when we do the shoots. I don't know, but you'll definitely see behind the scenes, especially if you are, segue here, if you are a super fan on the fan club, super fan club, I don't know what they call it. It's like when you're a live stream and you have super fans. I have 3 super fans. Thank you guys so much for being super fans. So there are a few things you get when you do that. Number one, you get access to the behind the scenes Discord that I do, which is like always posting stuff. I just started it last week. I'm very excited about it. It's by invite only, or if you're a super fan, you can go in there. You can see, I'm going to be doing like different polls, like, hey, do you guys like this album art versus this one? What do you think? So that way I can get real-time perspective, and then give you a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And then also when like videos go live, because we have been doing the live streams, recap the full live stream on YouTube so you guys can see it. So this one might be, I don't know, typically when I get all dolled up, you know, and I have a dress on is when we do the live streams that are a full-on recap. but we do post them in there, and then like we have new merch and all that stuff. So I wanted to make a Discord because I feel like that I have people ask me all the time on so many different platforms, hey, when do you have this coming out, when you have this? And I was like, well, let me put everybody together. So I invited all of my long-term, you know, my 5-year, 6-year fans that I've had everywhere, and then my new fans here on TikTok. You guys might have received a request to say thank you so much for following me, you know, or you've been following me for a while, blah, blah, blah. I would love for you to come to my Discord. So that way you guys can see everything as it happens in real time. So, and if you're a super fan, you get instant access to that. If you haven't gotten it from me, it's because I didn't know which one you were. So just feel free to send a DM. I can send you an invite. So at this point, it is by invitation only. So let's see, what else have I not done today? Someone asked for this earlier. I'm not going to even try to do Sempre Libera. It's not happening. My jaw is like, girl, relax. So we're going to do Addio del passato. Addio del passato. Farewell to the past. It's all over now. It's very melodramatic, as much opera is, from Verdi's La Traviata. That one I saw Hawaii Opera Theater perform back in 2019. It was fantastic. They did such a good job. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. I was very briefly in their studio, and Pene Patti and I can't remember his name, but he's from Oahu. another singer was there, and they did a master class, and it was fun. We got to see some people sing through some studio members sing through their rep, and they gave them pointers and stuff. It was pretty cool to be a part of it without the pressure of actually being somebody who was singing for them, I can just sit here and listen. So that was fun. Okay, so there's Addio del Passato. Let's see, what have we not done? I haven't, you know what, I'm not going to do that. There's a reason why I don't do that one. I'm going to do O Quante Volte. This one is very sad too. It's from La Sonambula, the Sleepwalker. But it is a bel canto piece, and I am the queen of all things bel canto and baroque. It's what I love to do. If you're new and you're like, what is she? I am a bel canto singer. That is how I would summarize it best. Even baroque music to me is very reminiscent to how you do a bel canto. A few little tweaks, but it's what I like to sing the most. This is O Quante Volte Ti Chiedo. O quante volte, o quante te chiedo al ciel piangendo, con quale Thank you. Thank you for the roses, Quante volte ti chiedo. That is like the epitome of bel canto repertoire right there. I love it. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that, Prada. Thank you so much. And if you would pay to see me, listen. If you ever want to see me where you are, here's what you can do. You can DM on Instagram or wherever, you know, here on TikTok too, your favorite venues Doesn't have to be an opera house, but you know, opera houses are cool too, and say, you got to get the Queen of Opera. I'm just saying, you know, the more of you, because I know you guys are international. I've seen my comments. I've seen you guys in Hungary and Poland, in London, in Mississippi, and Missouri, and Houston. Y'all are everywhere, okay? So I'm just saying, if you want to see your girl somewhere, that's how the tour is going to start that much faster. But it's inevitable, I will tell you guys. I'm very much looking forward to touring. I am very much about recording music this year, which I'm really excited about, and it might end up extending into next year. We will see. But if you want to see me on tour, where you are, close to where you are, even if it's like a neighboring city that's closer, you know, just tell them Queen of Opera, because literally all you have to do is Google me and you'll find me everywhere. You don't have to do any explaining. You don't have to give them any HTTP anything. You just tell them, look up your girl. You will see who I'm talking about, okay? And so I think my speakers are about to die, so I'm gonna do 2 more. Hopefully it can hold out for 2 more. And I already have them picked out, so just so you guys know. But yeah, thank you for being here today. I intend to be doing this twice a day, every single day, okay? So it's Monday, this is my second live. We're making good, you know, good traction. So see, Romania, I would love to visit you guys everywhere, wherever you are. Okay, this was in my head all earlier. I think because my husband was working on some of the social media for Unreleased, so I just had it like playing in my head over and over and over again. And then when I went live earlier, I didn't get to do it because we're in the space that, you know, don't want to be too loud, but here we are. Okay, Madam Butterfly. Are we all done? Nope, not here. How can you not love Puccini, right? You know, am I right? I love him. He was known to be a bit of a ladies' man as well, so you know, I kind of feel like, I mean, at least I would hope to be one of his, you know, if I was living in the same time as him, be one of his favorite sopranos. It'd be fun. Your love is king. Sade does not do classical, darling. Da 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 da, da 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 da. I don't know the words. We're gonna sing Wicked Game, y'all. And this is my ending song today because my speakers are not gonna last beyond. It's almost my birthday. So excited from Ashley. Happy birthday. This is for you. This is what I used to do when I used to be a Macaroni Girl opera singer, okay? This is before I graduated, okay? So, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri, caro mio. Or was it caro mio? Tanti auguri a te. I used to have to do that anytime it was someone's birthday. So there you go. All right, here is the last song, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Come back. Wicked Game, Chris Isaak. One of the only pop songs I have successfully made operatic from beginning to end. Veni Creator. Who is that by? I'm assuming that's Latin, so what? Lolly. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, Angel. game. I thought you were packing up. I was like, wait, just a minute. I'm extremely distractible. So there you go. There's Chris Isaac's Wicked Game, and we're at 98.8K, and I kind of feel like before I leave, just as like a personal goal, I should get to 100K likes. So because somebody did ask for this, and you guys know when somebody asks, I really do feel inclined to do this one, because this is the #1 most requested song I ever get, above Habanera, above Nessun Dorma, above Queen of the Night, above Il Dolce Suono, is above O Mio Papino Caro, which is interesting. That one's actually not requested as much, but as soon as I sing it, everybody knows it. But the one that is #1 most requested is Ave Maria. And so, Tana Ray, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jamais souviens que de toi t'assombrer, de ton pullover, de ce qu'il était mieux sur moi que sur toi. Heather is literally never requested. So Charlie, thank you for coming in and requesting sometimes. Oh, that was cool. Thank you. I love that vinyl flip that said Queen of Opera. That was really cool. I saw you over here from London, UK. Thank you for being here. Like a strong static before a storm. Thank you. All right, yeah, so I will do, my sister was an opera singer and passed in 2022. Infinity, I'm so sorry for your loss, but I know that she's singing very joyously now in heaven, so thank you for sharing. I will sing this in her honor. I hope she liked Ave Maria, and also because it was requested. I'm an April baby. I am not an Aries. No. Come on, guys. You astrologers tell me, what am I? I think it's a real easy one to guess, but you know. So I will go ahead and sing Ave Maria. I'm going to sing the version I meant to sing earlier, because earlier I sang one that was like, not a Virgo. No, darling. If you've ever caught any of my other live streams, you know how I dress up for this, you know, like in big ball gowns. What other sign would do that? Come on. Oh my goodness. You know, if my hair was out and curly right now, I think you guys would get it, but it's fine. I'm not telling you now. You're just gonna have to guess. Not a Scorpio. Yeah, there you go. I'm so offended that Leo was the last one guess. You know, just like a Leo to be offended that we weren't said first. I love Leos. Alyssa, you missed it. I did Nessun Dorma earlier. And that is a once a live stream kind of thing, my darling. But I can do it next time, absolutely. sung at the end of Step Brothers at the Catalina wine mixer. That's why it didn't sound like it. You had me. I almost laughed while I was singing and I saw that. This is why I try not to look at the comments when I'm singing, because I'm so easily distracted. It was funny. Such frustration. I can feel it coming from you. Con te partirò. I don't know the words. That's the one you're talking about. That is not what I sang, though. I'm making you laugh. Yeah, that was hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I love that version of Ave Maria Schubert. It's my mom's favorite, and also I sang it at my grandma's funeral a few weeks ago, and it was really nice to be surrounded by so many people that loved her so much, all in one room, and singing that. So it was a really incredible experience. So, all right. There you go. That concludes today's second live stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new, please be sure to follow me, because, who knows if I'll show up again unless, you're like scrolling opera talk, and if you are new and you don't typically listen to opera, but you stop and listen to me and follow me, thank you so much. It means a lot to me, because my whole goal in doing this, in creating Queen of Opera as a production company with my husband, our whole goal was to make opera, I don't want to say accessible, everybody says that, it's not that, it's like make it modern. So you know how you think of like a pop concert, I want people to be able to go to like an experience that is, it's not just a beginning to an opera, although those are cool to be a part of. I've been in them before, I like it, but my shtick is being a composer and a conductor of all things operatic and bringing a lot of elements together that people get, and so making it like Andre Rieu, like Hauser, like Andrea Bocelli does, so I have a lot of people that say, I would have never thought an opera singer looked like you, and to me that's a compliment, because I'm like, that's cool, that's awesome if it made you stop and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being here. Check out Queen of Opera wherever you listen to music, or you just Google me. We are Queen of Opera Incorporated is a production company, recorded and live productions. And in 2026, we are all about those recorded productions to be able to bring to you guys more of what you know and love with traditional opera. Il Dolce Suono, Dido's Lament, O Mio Papino Caro. A lot of singles are coming this way. And then at the end of the year, we're very excited to present our Ave Maria Christmas album, which we've been wanting to do for so long. So yeah, I'm really excited to show that to you guys. So follow me on my journey as we go. I'm not going anywhere. I've been doing this now for 7 years as the Queen of Opera. So we're really excited to bring all this stuff to you guys as we have, as we've grown and we've learned a lot. My latest single, Amore, is out wherever you listen to music. Queen of Opera. That is a modern cinematic classical song, so it's total deviation from the traditional, but it's very beautiful. Check it out. And then of course you'll get your traditional stuff. Don't worry, I got all of you covered for those of you who love what you love. So it was Sarah Brightman in the early 90s that got me into opera, and I love her for that so much. Yeah, so many people to this day will say their favorite opera singer is Sarah Brightman, even though she's not like in the industry, which just goes to show you mainstream attraction. It goes a long way, and so that's what we're going for with Queen of Opera. Get you hooked. Yeah. Intro to hymns, Mozart Requiem. I need to take a look at that. Thank you for telling me. I've never heard of it before. Moonstruck. Yeah, La Boheme. I know that a little bit. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here, and you can listen to all the things you listened to today, as well as some new stuff. So yeah, I love how echoey this is. It's like an opera singer's dream. So yeah, I do never shut up, honestly. You can ask my husband over here. I never stop talking. All right, and singing, of course. singing. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you next time. Thank you for all the requests and all the